I forgot. I muted my mic. Okay. Hopefully it's working now. Let me see. I'm gonna play it through my phone and see if it's playing. I can always cut this part out later. But yeah. I forgot. I muted my mic. Nope, that's it. It's working. Okay, alright. Nobody was there. Nobody saw that. Hello, if you're watching the VOD later. You definitely didn't witness me giving myself a heart attack listening to myself really loud through the phone. I am sitting in my mom's kitchen. How are you today, Mama Bear?
Having a better day.
Yeah.
Than yesterday.
She's having a better day than yesterday. And then tomorrow's going to be better than today, right?
Yes.
Yes. The chicken, by the way, is not my mom. I have this, you see my chicken? That's just my lovely assistant. But my mom is not a chicken. But the thing is, I drew this chicken, but I did not draw my mom yet. So I have to draw a picture of my mom, which is why I'm going to switch us over to the screen with the paint program on it. Okay. This one. Okay, now I'm ready. Now we're definitely ready. And I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat on the phone since I only have the one screen right now to look at. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, somebody gave me a thumbs up. Was it you? Did you give me a thumbs up, Mom? See, why can't I watch my own stream on my phone? What's up with that? Come on. There we go. Okay. Axel says hi! Axel is somebody who comes and watches my streams a lot. Do you want to say hi, Axel?
Hi, Axel.
My mom says hi, Axel.
Can she hear me talk?
Yes. Axel can hear you talk. Axel wants to know how's my day been, so I will tell Axel while I start to draw.
You can't hear her talk. She's typing.
Yeah, like, okay, see, like, Axel is in the chat. You see, I can see that, like, people come into the chat. My mom doesn't know anything about live streaming. I'm teaching her. She's learning on the job. So I was supposed to be drawing my mom secretly, like, sneaky, but she's here, so I'm just gonna draw her right in front of her. So, yeah, my day has been okay. What did we do today? I vacuumed. Me and Mama Bear here did our, yoga stretches and chair exercises. Just gotta keep her muscles working. Okay, so I'm gonna make you a cute little anime doodad like me, okay? I'm gonna do my best. I'm not really known for my art, obviously, but I always do my best. My best stuff, as it were. She's fixing up her hair. She wants to look good when I paint her portrait. Foxy says hi. Oh, Foxy, you came too? I'm so happy. See, I'm broadcasting from a different time zone from normal, so it's like, you know, like I don't always know if people are gonna be able to watch it in the time zone because they have like work and things like that. Let's see. Let me get a good look at your hair better there, Mom. I'm drawing like a sketch. I drew like this weird alien looking stick figure for the proportions. You gotta have those cute anime proportions, baby.
Why do I have green hair?
This is just a sketch, Mom Bear. We're gonna color it in properly later. But like the different layers just let me see, like this is the basic shape, the blue, and then the green is like Blue's making out commissions. She's gonna draw along with me. Blue is talking to us all the way from Southeast Asia, I think. So that's exciting. So I don't know how much you know about VTubers, Mother, but Blue draws the props for one of my favorite VTubers. You know, did you remember when I sent you Connect the World, like the video of the girls dancing and singing the song I wrote? Yeah, you remember that? Okay, so what are those girls? And then Blue draws lots of cool things for her streams. So I'm always really happy that Blue is around.
Welcome, Blue.
Welcome, Blue. Oh, Beats is here too. Oh, they're tuning in for working. Oh my gosh, Beats. Ooh, I'm gonna tell you. Oh my gosh, me and Beats are in the same state now. That's exciting. So
Beats is in Florida.
Yeah, Beats is in Florida. I don't know what part of Florida. It's like a real big state.
Ask.
I don't know. I don't want to dox them. Do you know what doxing is, Mom? Doxing is when you say on the internet where somebody lives, and you're not supposed to do that. Because then bad guys could find you, right? I don't want any bad guys to find Beats, you know. So I have to respect people's privacy. But Beats is in the great state of Florida, this big, hot, humid, orangey state. Oh, Space Coast. Is that the one with NASA? Oh my god, does Beats live at NASA? Do you think Beats is secretly an astronaut? Oh my gosh. That would be so
We're
exciting.
about 3 hours from NASA. I mean, from,
Yeah. Have you ever seen a rocket take off, Mama Bear?
yes.
I'm gonna give you barriers like me, okay? Because like we're family, we have to have the same barriers, obviously. I have a bear on the internet. Only on the internet, you understand. In real life, my barriers aren't visible. Okay, I gotta give you cute little eyes like this, right? You know, they're all big and shiny. Oh, wait, she's opening her eyes really wide. I'll probably just copy what they look like from the drawing. But you do have some beautiful eyes, Rama Bear. I appreciate you being a very good model. She is a very, very great model, in my opinion. You know why? Because she looks just like me. Ha ha ha. No, for real though, me and my mom have like the same exact face. Probably wants to know what you're drawing. Oh, well, I'm drawing a picture of my mama bear. I'm using myself as a reference, but I also have her next to me. And that way, if she wants to maybe be on stream with me more, I thought I might cheer her up because Mama Bear. Some of these people are the people who sent you those nice get well messages. Remember when you were in the hospital? And I went on Twitter, I said, oh my gosh, everybody, could you send my mom some messages to cheer her up because she's stuck in the hospital. And so, yeah, Beats and Blue were there.
Thank you.
Yeah, my mom says thank you. She really got a kick out of those. Like, she wasn't feeling super good, but she was able to text me and say thank you. Oh my gosh, you're so adorable. Look at your big anime eyes, Mama Bear.
I need nice eyebrows.
You need nice eyebrows?
Dark
eyebrows? Okay. So like that? Maybe make them a little bit nicer looking. What do you think of that for eyebrows? Does that look good? She's not saying anything. You want thicker eyebrows? Okay. Yeah, Lori, my sister bear, she also enjoys having double thick eyebrows. I remember too when she was in middle school, she just straight up had a unibrow. I was like, we were always like, wait, don't you want to wax your unibrow? She's like, no, I like my unibrow. Yeah, so yeah, TLDR. Draw my mama bear. Let's see. I have a little nose. It's like a little button nose, just like a little dot. I'll just give you a little button nose too, even though, in reality, we're very Italian looking ladies. We got some generously sized noses, IRL, right?
Nah, we're cute nose.
Okay, my mom says our noses are cute. I always felt like my nose was kind of large and in charge, a little bit protruding from the side when in profile, but it's not a bad nose. It's just prominent.
Fits your face.
Okay, thank you. I think your nose fits your face too. Okay, and then just like a smile. Do you want some lipstick? Okay, I'll give you some. Like that. There you go. That makes you look like a mature lady, right? Yeah. Foxy's gonna call it Shiny Steph, and Blue says, I'm glad everyone is feeling better. So you know what a shiny is, Mom? Okay, so in Pokemon, as you know, I've always loved Pokemon, right? You took me to the mall to get my first Pokemon game. When was that? 1999? Or 1998 even, maybe. So there's a really rare Pokemon. It's like one in like, I don't know, like 60,000 or something like that chance to see a Pokemon that's a different color. And if it's a special Pokemon that's a different color, you call it a shiny Pokemon. So Foxy's gonna call this Shiny Steph because it's like a 1 in a million version of me. Since here, there we go. I'll give you some cute anime eyes, very shiny. Okay, what kind of clothes should I draw you in? Do you think?
Dress.
A dress? Okay, what color? Well, I guess we'll get to the color later, but like what style?
Florida style.
Florida style. What does a Florida style dress look like?
No sleeves.
No sleeves. Okay, like a tennis dress? Like a
sundress?
Sundress? Okay. Let's see. I think I can handle that. got like do you want like a V-neck? Like a V-neck? Okay. I'll try and make it a little neater. This is a little silly looking, but that way, Mama Bear, you can come on stream with me more while I'm here. Oh, it's me. I mean, Freya. I mean, You know, when you were visiting when you were visiting me and we went together to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she says, "Hola, I haven't slept." What, girl? Why didn't you go to sleep? What? She didn't go to sleep. Can you believe that, Mom Bear? She didn't go to sleep last night after I talked to her on. Remember we did our dance practice together last night?
How come are you seeing what she's saying here or now?
No, it's on my phone. I have it on my phone. So usually when I'm at home, I have two computer screens. One of them is like where I see what I'm doing, and then the other one is where I have like the YouTube chat up and everything, and I can like moderate from there. But since I am on the go,
You have my computer you can use.
yeah, do you think we could hook them together? I guess I'd need like an HDMI cable or something. But I don't know, that seems like an awful lot of electricity, awful lot of table space. I kind of like this portable setup. The only thing is, gang, that I am using the janky laptop mic right now because I only have, so I got this wonderful, amazing half-price laptop. AMD Ryzen 7000 Series 7 processor, 60 gigabytes of RAM, like really not bad for a little guy because it's lightweight. I love lightweight because it's easy to carry, right? The only thing is it only has one USB port, and currently I'm using that for my bamboo tablet because woe betide you if I have to draw with a mouse, right? And I actually don't have a wireless mouse anyway. What do you think? Too curvy? No, looks good. Okay, I'll try to even this out a little bit. I wonder what Blue's drawing right now. Probably something really amazing. Yeah. Oh. Freya says that the laptop mic is not too bad. Yeah. So I'm using it because I did bring my Yeti, which is like not as good as my normal mic that I use, condenser mic, but it's still like a condenser mic. So I brought that, but yeah, I can't plug it in at the same time as my drawing tablet, so I have to pick and choose what I'm gonna plug in. I will go later, I think, to Best Buy and get like a USB splitter and see if I can use that. I am a little bit worried about my Yeti for two reasons. One, because I had it in my suitcase, and you know how they treat suitcases on a plane, right? And then the other reason, let's see, I'm just like, I want to be a little bit less curvy because I feel like you're a little less curvy. The other reason is that I accidentally I was recording a demo for a client yesterday. She's a good friend of mine and also a client, so I recorded a demo for her yesterday. For some song lyrics I worked on for her. I'll announce those at some time in the future. Oh, Blue's drawing a certain panda VTuber, but that's between us. Oh my gosh, I won't tell her. I definitely won't. I'm mutuals with her on Twitter, but we're not super tight, so I will not spill the beans, Blue. What was I talking about? Just typical Stephanie conversation. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks. I'm glad I have you here today, Mama Bear, because you could be my other brain. So I accidentally maybe sort of kind of after I recorded that demo for my friend on my mom's beautiful back porch, I maybe sort of kind of accidentally left it outside. But, there's an awning. There's an awning. You used to wrap your mic in clothes and then stuff in a suitcase? Oh, hard same, Freya. That's what I did. And I also had some of those, like, leftover foam pads from when, we, like, soundproofed the wall at my condo. You can see the soundproof wall. It's on my Twitter. I, like, posted a picture of my computer setup. My teeny tiny desk and my big chimkin Stefko. Yeah, the leggies are kind of silly shaped. But I'll give you some cute strappy sandals, Mama Bear. That'll go with your Florida sundress, right? So, by the way, how do you enjoy the difference in weather between Florida and New Jersey? What do you most notice about the differences?
Talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Because you used to live in the beautiful, wonderful state of New Jersey, and now you live in the beautiful, wonderful, hot state of Florida.
Well, I just love warm weather.
Yeah.
And the winters here.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the summers are a little hot, but it's hot in New Jersey too in the summer.
That's true. Yeah, it does get pretty hot there. It gets to be like 90 or something degrees. Sometimes hundreds, sometimes in the hundreds. Okay, we're ready to outline this. So now I'm gonna do it in like darker ink. I'll do a new layer, and then I'll trace everything I just drew. And then we're gonna maybe color it in. And then maybe Mama Bear, would you be interested in playing a game with me some other day this week? Like
What's the game?
any game you want. I have some different ones. Have you ever played Undertale? It's a video game, but okay, so I've been watching a lot of people play it recently, all of the streamers that I follow. It's a video game, it's for the computer, and it's like you're the only human that falls into the monster kingdom, but you don't have to be mean to anybody. You can like be nice and escape from the battles and not hurt anybody, or you could just beat everybody up, but
I'll be nice.
yeah, okay. But my mom chooses the pacifist route. That's what I did too when I played it the first time, but I haven't played it in a while. Oh my god, who quoted me? I'm being so sneaky. I'm not being sneaky. I was gonna secretly draw Mama Bear's picture, but then I was like, you know what? I need you as my model. Can you just sit here while I draw you? And then I had to what tool am I using? Oh yeah, there we go. New layer. Okay. Is this layer? Yeah. Oh no. New layer. New layer. So yeah, I got interested in playing Undertale again because I watched Minato Aqua play it in Japanese. I was kind of watching so I could learn better Japanese. But and I think I did pretty good. Like I don't understand everything, but getting a little bit more Jozu day by day. Mama Bear, do you think you ever want to go to Japan someday and visit Lori?
I do.
Yeah? What will be the first thing that you do when you go to Japan?
Be Lori.
Well, yeah.
Tokyo.
Yeah, okay, but
See
like
Tokyo.
yeah, you want to see Tokyo? What part of Tokyo do you want to
The
see?
Fuji Mountains.
Okay, well that's outside of Tokyo, but you can kind of see it from some parts of Tokyo, I think.
Maybe take a cruise in Japan.
A cruise. Okay, that's interesting because like okay, so one of the volunteers at my museum did a cruise around Japan. So it's like it goes to all the different islands, and I'm kind of interested in that because I've only ever been to the Isle of Honshu, which is the one where Lori lives on, you know. And I think it would be very interesting to go to Okinawa. You know our friend Satsuki's from Okinawa, right? Mama Bear, have you talked to Satsuki lately?
Last time was at Christmas time.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
I had told her you were going to be going there, but then to visit her sister or somebody.
Oh, yeah, then we never connected.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't know if I would have had time. I was like super busy. Oh my gosh. I'm like looking at this drawing zoomed out on my phone. I'm like, oh my gosh, my drawings are so silly. You know, I sometimes send drawings to my clients after I finish a commission for them. Maybe I should send one to my friend too that I finished one for last night. Maybe I should do one for Freya too.
But I did it.
You did it! You figured out how to put in your Amazon gift card?
Yep.
Oh, hot damn, I'm
Now
proud of
I'm
you.
deciding, do I want to do it on the book or not?
Oh, what is that book Uncle Frankie was telling us about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Stephanie's Uncle Frank
My Uncle Frank
wants us to buy a book, a good read, called Practical Optimism.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to decide if I should invest.
If you should invest. Do you have a library, Mama Bear? Because I sometimes get, like, if somebody recommends me a book, I'll put it on hold at the library. Well, I was a little sad because I didn't get to finish my library books before I came here, but I can always get them out again, you know.
So this book, let's see.
Your local library is a good resource, everybody. You should do that. You should go to your library.
All right, so this book has 4.8 star review.
Oh my goodness.
And let's see what the comments are.
Okay.
So customers find the book enlightening, well-researched, and easy to read. They also appreciate the great stories and relatable examples. It's informative, it's engaging, and someone says Practical Optimism by Sue Varma is a breath of fresh air in the self-help genre.
Oh, it's a self-help book. Okay, well, I'll read
An
anything.
essential read for anyone committed to a journey of healing and personal growth.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're having a journey of healing, right?
As someone who has dedicated my life to breaking the cycle of toxic things, okay. One of the most
This is like, is this like the mom reading Amazon book reviews ASMR hour? I can get behind that.
let's see. What I love most about the book is its authenticity. Okay. Her guidance on overcoming negative thinking patterns and building mental resilience has been instrumental in my own healing journey, helping me to confront and heal my past traumas.
All right, there you go, man. They should sponsor you for that, Mama Bear. You just gave them good advertising.
Well, these are all the reviews that people have said.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. Do you have a library card? I can see if your library has it.
I do not have a library card. I'm not sure where the library is.
You haven't been? Yeah. I mean, I guess.
But we could try to locate it.
Yeah, we could see, and then we could like search on their online catalog and see if they have it, because that is my usually. Blue says, those are some positive reviews. Hope the contents will meet your expectations. Yeah. But yeah, usually if there's like a cool new book out or something, like everybody wants it, so I have to put it on hold, but then I can read it for free from the library. Then again, I actually have my only credit card that I have is the Barnes & Noble credit card, which, as you know, Mama Bear sends me Barnes & Noble gift cards, and I remember you were like, don't you want to get a credit card that gives you more benefits than that? I was like, I'm good. I have gotten some nice stuff at Barnes & Noble, so I get some manga. I started collecting the Pokemon Adventures manga series. I got one of my favorite light novels.
What happens if you use the card?
Oh, like the credit card? So, like, every time you use it, you get points, and then when you get, like, 2,500 points, you get the Amazon gift card.
So maybe we should buy it on your card. I'll give you the money and you get points.
Sorry, not Amazon. I meant Barnes & Noble.
That's what I mean.
I'm getting confused because we're looking at... Oh, so we're going to buy it on Barnes & Noble?
If it's $22.
Okay, I can do that.
If it's more than that.
Totally do that. I brought some of my gift cards with me, actually, in case I need some reading material. Since you don't have a library card. Oh, Nikki's here. Hello, Nikki. Nikki drops in on me quite a lot and is a very big expert on in the field of VTubers. I would say Vicky knows more about Hololive than I do, and I contract with them, so I depend on Nikki to give me all the deets. I am drawing my mama bear today, Nikki. She requested a sundress. I think this is pretty good, right? I said, what kind of dress do you want? She said, I want a Florida dress. And I'm just giving it my best. That way I will have a nice picture of my mama bear to use when I'm streaming with her. And Nikki says I have not. Yes, you are. Oh my goodness. You're a much bigger expert than me, I would say. You want a bracelet? You want a bracelet or something? Okay, what kind of bracelet you want?
Give me a watch.
Like a watch? Oh yeah, I can draw the Apple Watch that I got you. Do you still have the note that I wrote you?
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote my mom a note and I sent her an Apple Watch. I said, you gotta take care of your beautiful heart. And the Apple Watch is gonna help because, it monitors your heart, literally. And, Mama Bear was having some heart issues, so. Well, you're an expert on knowing about VTubers, I would say, right, Nikki? That's how I would describe it. Maybe you could be the first person to get your PhD in Hololive.
It's more money on Barnes & Noble.
It's more money on Barnes & Noble. Oh no, we're not doing that.
That's where they get you. You need to get a regular credit card.
Oh my gosh.
It gives you.
Well, I go when they're having like sales and stuff.
Well, even
Oh, and I have the Barnes & Noble card that gives me 20% off everything, like the discount card. And then like when I spend money anywhere, I get points. But when I spend it at Barnes & Noble, I also get like an additional 5%.
Well, even if you have an Amazon credit card,
No,
they give you points.
I'm not thinks my drawing's good. Moondog, this is the first time you came to one of my streams. I have to scroll up so you see Mama Bear's adorable face. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my very best. Wow, Moondog, I'm so honored. I'm so honored that you're here. Thank you. Thank you for let's keep liking each other's tweets, okay?
You should make my hair a little longer.
Yeah, you want your hair longer? Okay. Just make a little more party in the back. Like, hold on, my pen's glitching out. All right, there you go. A little more like that, like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You've always liked having like shorter hair, but not too short, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember back in the.
Kind of look like a beard.
Oh no, it's not. Well, when we color it in, it hopefully won't look like a beard. It'll look like it's behind you. I'm trying not to make it look like a beard, but now I can't unsee it. Oh boy. Yay. Moondog waved at you. I just want you to know that, Mom. Okay, well, that's unfortunately the best that that is the best of my ability. So yeah, sometimes I send my clients artwork after they commission me for lyrics. I posted one of them after Reunion came out. And, you know, my drawings are really corny, but I said to the staff person, I was like, I'm sorry you have to deal with my corny drawings. And they said, oh, no, they're cute. It's a little embarrassing because they have, like, some real artists up in there, but I do my best. It's like the best way that I know to sometimes express, like, my unique brand of gratitude. I do it too for the volunteers when it's their birthday or something. Oh, you know what's funny? Okay, so I did, you know how I was doing that project where I'm interviewing people who used to work at the racetrack before it closed down?
Mm-hmm.
So I told the one lady, oh, write down your address. We just use it to send you a thank you card. And she's like, okay, but it better have a horse on it. So the museum just kind of has like these bog standard like museum thank you cards. But I drew a horse on the inside for her, and I wrote, I wrote a nice thank you note. I was like, thanks for sharing your story. I had a great time. I hope you write a book someday. And that you autograph it for me. And then I said, P.S., I promised you this card would have a horse, so here it is. I drew. Oh, I need to finish the arm, and then I think we can color it in. I can't, some people commission artists to draw pictures of, of like their moms for their streams, but I don't have money, so I'm doing. There was this one VTuber, her name was Pekora, and she had somebody make a whole like 3D model of her, well 2D, but like live 2D model of her mom. But since I can't afford that, I just drew a picture. So there you go. Let's let us color you. And maybe I'm gonna make your hair a little fluffier here. Actually, let me just do a little more fluff. There we go. All right, I think this is at least worthy of hanging on the fridge, right? Oh, actually, you think I'm good at drawing? That's adorable. Thank you. I'm sure most people could be better at drawing than me if they just practice a lot, honestly. But
What about the guy? Do they know the guy Devin Rodriguez?
I don't know. Do you guys know Devin Rodriguez? My mom likes him. I saw his videos for the first time, and I was like, oh wow, that's impressive. What a bro. What a human. What a bro to all humans. Just he's this guy who sits on the subway. Thanks, Blue. I am gonna keep doing my best. I'm gonna do my best stuff for you, Blue, because I know that you're like a true Blue artist. But yeah, this guy Devin, he's like, he lives in New York, and he just like is a really good artist, and he draws people he sees on the subway and then says, excuse me, hi, I drew your picture, and then he gives it to them, and like their faces light up and it makes their day. And that's really cool.
He became very famous.
That's the kind of content I like to see all over the internet. Yeah, and then, yeah, he got famous for doing that on social media. Because, he couldn't make it, like, in the art world. It's a little pretentious sometimes, but he was like, I'll just put it on social media. And then he got recognized for it.
He did an art show last year in the subway.
And, like, he's relatable. Like, a lot of artists are kind of, like in the world of fine arts, a lot of artists feel, like, inaccessible. Like, they're so beyond us, But he's, like, really down to earth. So I like that about him. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna, what should I do? I could select and paint bucket, but then, yeah, I didn't close off all the bangs, so that's gonna be, I could just color it with the pen. Okay, well, first let me see if I can, oh yeah, no, I need to close that line if I want to color in your face. Hold on. Let's see. Is this the layer that I'm... Oh, no, this is the layer. So it gets confusing when you have a lot of layers in your drawing. I'll do my best. Let's see. Actually, I want to... I need to make this hair better. There we go. Then I'll just erase what's in the middle. It's going to make it easier to color later. But yeah, I was quite the prolific doodler in high school. I love doodling. I actually had like a phase where I was like, oh, maybe I'll go to comic book school. Maybe I'll go to art school. And my parents were like, maybe not. Maybe that's not a good idea. It probably wasn't a good idea. I ended up majoring in history, which I don't know is not that useful either. But now we got history museums.
Well, I always wanted you to do theater.
Oh yeah, you think I could have been a theater major?
Your dad did.
Still too
Think so, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, my grandfather too. He was like, I was like, even in college, like I did theater as a hobby, and he's like, so when are you gonna cut it out with this theater crap? It's like, oh, I'm not. It's my hobby. It gives me joy. All right, I think I'm just gonna color it in like a coloring book kind of. I'm not gonna do selecting and that kind of stuff. All right. So I'll start with the hair. I guess what I'll do now is I'm gonna turn up this one, the opacity all the way, and I'll copy some colors from me so we have kind of the same color hair. There we go, little eyedropper tool. There we go, and then we'll make your hair is the same color. And this layer. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm just coloring it like a coloring book. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like, this might be a little too thick and I'll have to erase some, but it's fine. And then like the ears just kind of come out like that on my model. So I'll do them like that for you too. Not very complex ears, just pretty simple. Gotta be bears. You know why I picked bears, Mama Bear?
Bye.
Do you do that thing Lori says?
Watch out for bears.
Yeah, since my sister was a little girl, she's probably in like, second grade or something? She started saying, instead of saying like, I love you, be careful, she'd say, watch out for bears. And that was like her trademark thing, right? So I was thinking of that. That's one of the big reasons I went with bear ears.
Well, you were Stepford Bunny.
I had my bunny, yeah, I had my
Sarah
Stepford Bunny.
was Sarah Bear.
Sarah Bear.
And Lori was really Pokemon girl.
Yeah, I mean, did
What
she
was she?
have any stuffed animals that she really liked? Didn't she have like a doll or something?
That was all the
We had that doll from Zany Brainy. Remember that doll? It was like a
blue hair?
Yeah, what was the doll with the blue hair? She really wanted that doll.
She more had, it was more the Pokemon stuff, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, but it's because when she was
What's that? The pink thing, the
Jigglypuff?
Jigglypuff.
I don't know. What Pokemon did she
I
have?
think it was the
Oh, I remember. Okay, she had Twiggy the Turtwig. No, she bought it for me when she went to the Pokemon Center with Dad, but then she got so attached to it, she ended up sleeping with it every night. I was like, well, so much for that. I guess it's her Twiggy now. Would I actually want a bear as a pet? Axel asks. No. Bears belong in the woods. Bears belong in the woods, far away from people. I mean, I guess there's some bears who live at zoos, and they can be around people a little bit. But even then, you gotta be careful. Wild animals are wild animals, you know what I mean? But I promise that I will not maul you. I'm a little bit of a bear, but mostly a person. I am a woman with bear ears. That was a good question, though. Thank you for asking. I am perfectly good with having a cat as a pet, to be honest. Do you ever miss having a pet, Mom? Like a dog or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's nice company.
Yeah.
I don't miss the expense and,
right.
and the hard work.
Yeah.
And taking it out to the bathroom.
Yeah, I know. I said I was going to take care of Charlie, and you ended up doing most of the work. That's the way it always goes, huh?
No, that was Stephanie. She said she had to get a puppy dog because then I would give her psychological damage.
I would have psychological damage if I couldn't have a dog.
She didn't have a dog. So I get her the dog.
I mean, the dog's for my neighbors, remember for the, down the street neighbors?
Yeah, I was trying to make sure you were responsible. So I get her the dog, and then she volunteers at a animal shelter. And she said, Charlie isn't my dog, it's your dog. And I said, that's because I feed the dog and take care of the dog.
Everything.
So then she sees little
cat.
Tiki.
Little Tiki boy.
And she says, Mom, look at the cat. I want something of my own.
I did. I wanted my own baby.
So then Charlie got a
sibling.
got a sibling cat.
You know what? They get along pretty good together.
Actually, Tiki the cat started acting like the dog.
Yeah.
And the dog started acting like the cat.
Yeah, yeah.
They picked up their qualities.
They did. Alright, I'm gonna make another layer so I can color your face. I should really name the layers, but don't feel like it. Okay, I'll copy the face color from me. It's got like a couple different colors, but we'll just do the base color for now. It's gonna look a little silly next to me still, because I don't quite have the style down, but I'm doing my best. It's a decent representation, right? Okay, I'm gonna start coloring with the pen again. There we go. Let me just a little bit bigger. And then it goes under the brown hair, because I put it on a layer underneath.
I'm getting a Florida tan.
Yeah, you did get pretty tan, Mama Bear. I was surprised. I thought, like, do you like go to a tanning place, or is this just from living in Florida and biking?
From riding my bike.
Yeah, she's a bike rider. She's a bicyclist. My mom.
I don't lay out.
But yeah.
Although my bike days are over for a while.
Yeah,
I'll get back to it.
Well, when do you think you're gonna be able to get back to it?
Few months, I think.
Yeah, me too. There we go. I have lots of white stuff in the eyeballs, making real anime looking. Well, how about you, chat? How's your day all going? I hope that life has been treating you kindly. You know, all things considered, it's been like a little bit stressful, right? The past month or so, especially for you. But I'm glad that the aftermath was that I got to come and see you. Okay, there's a face. The hair could probably use a little more cleaning up. Just do some little eraser there. Just on some of the stray bits. But yeah, thank you for sharing the story of how I got my cat and my dog. And Tiki lived to be 19 years old, and he stayed with me the entire time. Almost the entire time. There was like 6 months when I was moving, when my friends had to take care of him.
Forgot my lipstick.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it.
And dark brown eyes.
Yeah, okay. Well, the dark brown. Let's see. What color are my eyes here? I'll copy the dark part, like the darker part, so that we can put that in your eyes. Oh, Beat said, I've just got 15 minutes of work, so I'm in a good mood. Oh, heck yeah. Plus, it's been raining a lot today, which has brought down temperatures. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Mama, do you remember that big thunderclap that happened? Oh, my God. So, like, there was, like, a bright light outside of my window. Like, I thought I was in an explosion, or I was about to be isekai'd or something. And then there was this huge noise. Like, it shook the whole house. And, wow, I have not heard thunder and lightning like that for a really long time.
Did you scream?
Yes. Steve didn't care. Steve Bear is my mom's boyfriend. He didn't care, but I was like, oh my gosh, did you hear it? That was crazy. Oh, no, I got the wrong thing with my eye drop.
That all started when you were 2, when we took you on that ferry boat in Schenectady.
Oh my God.
And the darn blew that big horn and scared you half to death.
I was so scared, and I've always been scared of loud noises. Blue says, I got some sleep, so I'm feeling pretty relaxed right now. Oh, that's good. Maybe you should give some, like, sleep lessons to Freya, because she's been having trouble. Alright, what was I doing again? Oh, right, the eyes. Okay, gotta make it a little smaller. A little smaller brush. There we go, dark brown eyes. Is that dark brown enough for you? Very nice. Sleep is good. I feel like sleep is like the foundation of your health, right? Like if you can get a good night's sleep, it makes everything better. Even if you're suffering through a lot of health stuff.
Well, I think you adjusted to the 3-hour difference.
You think? Yeah,
pretty good.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, a little bit more quickly than before. Sometimes I still like I have a hard time falling asleep for a while because it's like oh like it's 10 o'clock, but it's only 7 back home or something. You know.
You gotta make that white little browner so it's not as.
Make what browner?
This is the.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're not even. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Good eye.
I gotta look perfect.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, for all your adoring public, right? Yeah, close lightning strikes and thunder. Feel like they rumble right through your soul. I know. Oh my gosh. I felt it. I felt it in my soul. I felt it in my bones. I felt it in my collarbone. I felt it in my spleen. I felt that. I felt it. Let me fix the line on the line layer too. That way it's a little bit more even. Yeah, I have seen some people like kind of like drawing with the symmetry tool that will make the face look exactly the same on both sides. And I have yet to learn how that works. I have not quite figured that out yet. Maybe someday I'll sit and do a tutorial. Like, okay, so I finally replaced my Wacom tablet that was like being held together with tape, and only tape. I replaced it. So Best Buy had a sale. It was like on sale for $40. It's normally like 60 or something like that. So I got a new Wacom. It's not like it's not like the fancy kind with the screen. It's just like the basic. I forget what this kind is called, but it's just like the basic black like Wacom tablet. My other one was like the bamboo from like 2012, 2013. But yeah, so I got that, and it comes with like some free. First of all, I could have got Clip Studio Paint for free. I am boo boo the fool because I paid $20 to upgrade the version I have, and I probably could have just got it for free. But that would have only been for 2 years. I paid $20, and now I have it forever. Anyway, they have like manga drawing tutorials. And like I was like, "Ooh, these look so neat," but like I don't know, am I gonna really be able to sit through all of them? Like, do I have the time and brain power for that? I don't know. Maybe that's the reason I never advanced drawing beyond like this level that I'm at now, because I didn't really commit myself to watching a lot of tutorials and stuff like that. Oh, my computer says it's charging slowly. Yeah, so the thing about this discount laptop that I got. Oh, Blue's gonna show me this magical thingy after the stream. Yay, Blue! That's so great. Thank you. You're the best. You're the best, Steph. Mama Bear, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I gotta do this on the other layer. Oh yeah, like I should try more tutorials and stuff if I want to get really good at drawing. The thing is, there's so many things I want to get good at, right? Do you all have something you want to get good at that you haven't really tried a lot yet? Like I want to get better at music production. I'm still kind of a noob at it, Is this the right layer? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I want to get better at making music. I actually tried installing some of my music stuff on this computer. Oh, right, the fact that the computer has so they sold it to me for half price because it was the 4 model, but they accidentally gave me, I think, the wrong charger because my computer keeps telling me that this is not the charger that came with the computer, and it's not the right like wattage, and it's gonna go slow. So I'll have to get. So when I bought it, Best Buy told me that I could take it to any Best Buy within 2 weeks if there's issues. So I'm just gonna go to the one that's like a half hour from here on a day when Steve Bear can be with Mama Bear. I'm gonna just say, hey, so like, could you maybe swap this cable out for me?
That would be in your pop-up's house.
Yeah, in your pop-up's house. I have a grandfather who also lives in the area. But I think it takes a lot of self-discipline to learn with tutorials, right? Because you're the one who decides when to start them and stop them and like what to try and everything. I'm coloring the Apple Watch. It's got like the just coloring the screen. There we go. Apple Watch. Just pretend that's an Apple Watch, okay? All right, what color do you want the dress to be?
Pink or purple. Pink and purple.
Pink and purple. Okay, yeah, let's go crazy. Let's go nuts. Pink and purple. Oh, Blue's interested in music making too. I've been watching tutorials, but haven't made anything yet. Yeah, no, I get that. Like Some of my early compositions, they were really just for me, just learning. And, some of them never got published, and that's fine. But then one of my early compositions, I wrote lyrics to, and that's how they found me for Legacy Idol Project. And then that's like what started the snowball of me writing lyrics. That's how and then, it was like one commission led to another, and then I did some lyrics for some really great people, so. I'm happy that even though maybe my music production skills are still, she's doing dishes. You can hear her doing dishes. She doesn't like sitting still. Do you need any help with those dishes?
No.
Okay. I can stop the stream and help you with the dishes. Yeah, she doesn't like sitting still. She likes to do little things. But I helped today with the chores. I helped with the vacuuming. But I'm sorry, what color did you say again? Pink and purple. That's not pink. I don't know why I picked that. Okay. We'll go with this. Let's see. Okay, well, here's purple. Yeah, we'll do pink and purple. I'll put like some polka dots or something. Do this around the edges, and then I'll get like a bigger brush. This is a very not conventional way of coloring your digital art. I just do it like it's a crayon drawing. I think most smart people would, you know what? Maybe I should do what smart people do. Okay, here I go, doing it the smart way. I'm gonna use the select tool. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to, wait for it, select, expand selected area, expand it by like 2 pixels, right? That way it's just like, it fills the whole thing. And then I can just paint bucket it, haha. So yeah, there are definitely way more efficient ways to do these things. Oh yeah, okay, here's the paint bucket tool. I can't tell if that's pink or purple actually. It's a little both. I'll make like a more purpley purple and what do you want? Stripes, polka dots? Okay. Maybe I'll do like some of these things. That's what I was supposed to be drawing secretly, and then I was gonna show her at the end. She'd be like, "Oh wow, you drew my picture." Although really, she'd probably be like, "What's that supposed to be?" My first stream ever was an art stream. That was a time. Freya was there. That was a magical day. That was a special day. I was like, hey, so girls, I've never streamed before in my life, but there's this art challenge, and what if I did the whole art challenge in one day? And it was like 30 pictures in a day. And then 8 hours later, I was literally crying, but it was a good cry. It was a joyful cry. And then the stream went on for another 4 hours, and then I still wasn't done, so I ended up having a second day of it. But yeah, there we go. That looks at least middle school worthy. Yep, go hard or go home. All right. Now I'm gonna get the feet, the leggings. Well, actually, maybe just kind of color in the bottom like this. Yeah. This is another time when I could use the fill bucket. Oops. It's all good. So yeah, music production is really deep, because there's I feel like there's 2 aspects to digital music production, right? First, there is the composing aspect, like knowing music, knowing music theory, what sounds good. But then for digital music, there's also the programming aspect. So there's a lot of tools. You're going to have a DAW, but then you're also going to have a lot of different virtual instruments in the DAW. You got to learn how they all work. And then different DAWs are different. And I erased the whole thing. Whoops. Different DAWs have different ways of doing things. So for example, for this laptop, I got Cubase because it was just kind of less expensive. You peeking over my shoulder, you like the dress?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got Cubase because it's a little less expensive than when I have a home. And I got like kind of the feature light version because I figured for a laptop, I probably am just going to be recording lyric demos and like maybe fooling around with some simple background music or that sort of stuff. So I got Cubase. I was like, oh no, everything's completely different. I don't know how to put in plugins. I don't know how to program the continuous data. Oh no, it's gonna be learning all over again. But sometimes through the struggle, you end up learning things, you know. So it can be frustrating, but then you end up learning something. I kind of still miss my old my like the program that I use at home, but oh boy, a new copy of that is just too expensive for me. Oh yeah, a famous composer who never learned notes. I mean, so the thing is you don't need to learn um you don't need to learn like notation necessarily. Like you don't need to learn how to read sheet music, but you need to have at least a good understanding or at least a good intuition of like how music works. Like how to structure your chords so that they will sound, the most optimal. And maybe if you're a hobbyist, you can just kind of play around with that on your own and eventually you'll figure it out. But if you're writing for like a certain genre, like you kind of want to make sure you get the feel right and like, that all the chords sound good together. So you're still kind of learning that. And then when you're doing arrangements also, like when I was learning to do like song arrangements, I had to at the very least learn about like what are the instruments in a band because I had been in sort of a band, but it was an Irish folk band, so not really like a rock band. So it's like you have to learn like what does each instrument do, like which one usually plays the higher notes, which one plays the lower notes, and stuff like that. Deselect that one. So there's still music learning even if you're not learning notation. All right, we're going to do the wait for it. What menu was it? Oh yeah, gotta make the selection a little bigger. There we go. Those 2 pixels, very important 2 pixels. And then which one is that? Like the hand and face color. There we go. There we go. All right. Then I'm gonna just copy that, and then I'm gonna paint bucket it. There we go. Good enough. Oh yeah, what color am I gonna make the shoes? Let's think. You want the shoes to like be the same color as the dress or be like a different color? Okay. Very posh. I think I have a pair of silver like flip flops that I took from you at home. Back when we lived in the same house and wore each other's clothes, and then it got mixed up. Like I don't even know who's who's anymore. See, and then there we go. And we're gonna make you those silver shoes. This looks like a good silver. Okay. I'll do it on the same layer as the dress color. They're all clothing colors. Okay, how's that? Not bad. Okay, saving that. All right, we got all the base colors in, so maybe now I'll try my hand at all shading. I'm not great at shading. It's one of those things. Shading is I feel like to be a good shader, if that's the term, you need to have a really good understanding of like how light works. On me, I'm just like, oh, anime, I'll put some zigzags in the hair and call it a day. But hey, oh yeah, see, like it looks like the ears are a little darker on the inside and so forth. Okay, so that's like the highlights color. I'll give the hair a little highlights. There we go. Some zigzaggy anime highlights for Mama Bear. Actually, mine are a little thicker, huh? I wonder if I should like color that, or should I have made, I'll make them thicker blobs, right? Thicker zigzags. Thicker zigzags. A little better. Matches mine a little bit more. Okay, and then let's look at how are the bangs shaded on me? How did Panda do this? Panda's very good. So just like it's almost kind of like they did a gradient towards the bottom. I am not big brained enough to make a gradient. So I'll just take the darker part and kind of like color in the tips that color a little bit, I think. Let's see, first I'm gonna select where the hair color is. And then I'll get back on my shading layer and I'll just kind of color the bottoms in like that. But yeah, it's like you don't totally need like classical training to do anything. You just gotta. Oh, that's right, because I still want to below the lines. You don't need classical training if you're really self disciplined. I think, and some people just have like a natural talent for certain things.
Well, it's kind of scary for life when it change. My friend's, son-in-law,
Hmm.
he does the sound for the movies,
Oh yeah.
and he was doing fabulous.
Hmm.
And now he's with the AI coming into the picture,
Okay.
and they don't really. It's not going to be a job. It's going to be really for his future.
Yeah.
He's actually going back to school for IT.
Okay.
Because and he's made lots of money doing
Yeah.
movies and
Yeah.
sounds and all that, and now he sees that it's going to be changing.
Yeah, that's rough. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. Like I've heard people say that AI is supposed to make it so that we don't have to do the boring menial stuff, but then let us be able to have more time to experience art. But it seems like it's going the opposite way. I don't know, but I feel like as long as there's
Got
human
to keep up
beings,
with technology
yeah,
and be ready to change your career in a second.
yeah,
I mean, he's got a family to raise.
yeah.
Got 2 babies.
That's right. I saw the picture of him and her with they fell asleep with the baby on them.
Yeah. I mean, he just got back from Italy. He did a movie in Italy.
Okay, interesting.
But things are not going in the right direction now.
Yeah, that must be rough for him. Well, even dad, being in IT his whole life, he was always taking courses like every year. Got to keep up with that stuff. Okay, that's right. So I got some cute little face lines. I'll try and replicate those for Mama Bear. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Start like a new layer. See, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a simple drawing. How many layers could I possibly need? Too many. Still too many. Still too many layers. Like that. There we go. Anime face lines. I don't know what else to call them. Then you have like a cute little pink color underneath there. I'll just grab a little bit of that. Put it under there. See this layer, actually I might need another layer because that layer I made less opaque because I wanted the shading to seem smoother. Here we go. Anime face lines, perfect. Oh. And then there's like a little bit shading on the nose. Panda's really good. I should commission them for a custom someday. Oops. That one's going. That one on top. I want it. What is this? Oh yeah, that's right. It's that one. No, it's cute. What layer is this? Okay, it's gotta be like under the nose. Under the nose. There we go. That'll work. Okay, and there's like a shadow. There's a shadow under my face. My mom was like, "Why do you have a beard?" I was like, "It's just a shadow." A lot of accidental beards happening today. It's fine. Okay, face is looking good. I mean, as good as I can make it anyway. Let's see. I wonder if I want to maybe do like a little more shading in the eyes to make it more anime. Like if I do like a white, hold on, a little bit lighter at the bottom. What's this? What's the? Yeah, what was the layer where it was like a little bit less opaque? This one? Yeah. Something like that, right? Give it a little more highlights. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And then is there any shading like on the eyebrows? Yeah, a little bit shading on the eyebrows. It's like kind of like that crease in the eyeball. Man, anime stuff and manga. It's actually pretty complex, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I'm gonna want that under the outline layer. So like maybe here. But that's not under the outline layer, it's okay. Do this one. There we go, something like that. Close enough. It's kind of like the. There we go. I feel like I'm fine with that. I also really like cartooning as an art form. I thought at some point that I might like to be like a newspaper cartoonist type cartoonist. My favorite growing up actually was one of Beats' favorites, Calvin and Hobbes. Beats got his name from Calvin and Hobbes. It's a little shading on arms. I really like that comic strip. I highly recommend it if you haven't read it before, even though it is from like the late 80s to mid 90s, right? It is very timeless actually, because there aren't a lot of, actually there's really hardly any references to like any kind of, where did my pen go? There's hardly any references to like any kind of current events, really. With the exception of maybe when the author's publisher was giving him a hard time and he'd like kind of like vague about it. Like in a metaphorical way in the story. But yeah, for the most part, I would say, let's see, any shading on the knees? Not really, but like maybe under where the dresses were. So it's aged very well because of that, because you don't need to understand 90s pop culture, 80s pop culture. Question, is my VTuber model designed by myself? So good question. So I got it from a person on Booth called Panda. I think their username is like, it's like Panda-MF. I forget if it's like a dash or an underscore. But I think if you just Google like Panda MF Booth, you can see. So what they do is, like they do make custom models, but they also have customizable like simple models that you can get for like, so mine was 4,500 yen, and then the one with the new costume. They make like interchangeable costumes for them, and that's like 3,000 yen, right? So yeah, 4,500 yen for the base model with 2 outfits, and you can change the hairstyle, hair color, skin color, all that stuff. You can change what kind of animal ears it has, and I just went with the bear. And then I bought an additional outfit from the same person, which is how I got this outfit that I'm wearing right now. One day, I mean, I really like Panda's work. One day I would like to have enough money to commission them for like a custom model of myself. But honestly, people see this model and they're like, "Oh, Stephanie, that looks so much like you. It's kind of uncanny." It's like, well, I don't know about that, but like, yeah, it represents me pretty well, you know, like this is pretty much, you're pretty much just getting like the live 2D version of me IRL, I feel like. So yeah, that's where I am right now with that. And, you know, they do say, oh, like, you know, you can start VTubing for free, but I think you don't get a real big audience unless you have like a really, like an original design, an original concept, you have a big debut and all that stuff. It was a reasonable price, Gray, and it's great to see you, by the way. Let's see, how do I want to shade the dress? Maybe just a little bit of like shading in the middle. Yeah, so it was very reasonably priced, especially because, oh my gosh, poor Japan. The yen is so low right now. I almost feel bad. I almost feel guilty for buying something that like should have been equivalent to like $45, but it's like, oh, this is like the equivalent of $30. Okay. But yeah, someday I think I would, you know, if I make a lot of money, if I get that big song commission money, and I get a raise at my day job, I think it'd be nice to get Panda to make me like a custom full size model. You know, this one's kind of like a tube size, like a little one. Are my eyes actually yellow? No. Did they look yellow? They seem sort of. Let me look. They seem sort of okay. So they're like brown, but like because of the highlights, I can see why they look yellow. No, I've never met anybody with naturally yellow eyes, but I feel like sometimes in like anime art, brown eyes can be portrayed as like sort of that like kind of ambery, yellowy color, and I think that's kind of cool. So I might keep that as like a feature. Um, yeah. All right, let's see that. Let's see, like a gray color, and then shade in the dress a little. Let's see what layer do I want to do that on? Where's that like semi-transparent layer that I had? This one, yeah. Okay. There we go. Just like a little. That's too dark. A little triangle of shading. That's maybe too light now. It's okay. You know what? You could. It's a shape. It's a little shading. It's just a little shape. Just a little shading shape. And then maybe like a little bit darker purple for like the edges of this. Maybe. There we go. You can kind of see it. It's not too dark, but just give it a little depth, maybe. But yeah, oh my gosh, I looked at like all my friends who became VTubers, and they spent like $8,000 on model, and then they had to like commission like custom songs and stuff for their debut, and I was like, oh, that's not gonna happen for me, at least not anytime soon. But that's fine. I'm okay with where I am right now. Like I just like getting to come and like hang out with like-minded people, play games, and share what I enjoy. All right, I think we're good. I think I did okay. Let's see. Do I want to shade in the shoes at all? I don't know. Maybe like these shoes don't have too much shading, so I feel like I don't want to go too crazy. But maybe I'll just give them a little bit of shading on the bottom there. But yeah, I feel like if I wanted to, reach out beyond like my cool Dia girlies and get into that bigger VTuber community, I would have to get like a custom model. I gotta make the big money. I gotta get a custom model. I gotta get 10,000 followers, and then Kiwawa might collab with me someday. She's never said so herself. I don't talk to her directly, but I would feel brave enough to ask her if I had 10K. Okay, yeah, she's ready. Sparkle, sparkle. Okay, gonna go 100%. All right. Well, Mo Bear, I did my very best for you. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah. I know it's not perfect. I haven't drawn in a really long time, actually. But I'm gonna make some slight adjustments to it, like, on my own time. But then we can use it when we stream together, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When do you want to play Undertale with me?
Does my mouth move?
No! Oh, no, my goodness, Mom, I have no idea how to do that. And if I were to pay someone to do it, it would probably cost several thousands of dollars. So, unfortunately, this is all we have available for you. But, Mom, if you would like to make your VTuber debut, I know some people who know some people. I could hook you up. It wouldn't be free. It would still be several thousands of dollars. But,
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, Blue clapped for me. Yeah, Gray clapped for me. Gray also said a custom model is a huge commitment. It is. Yeah, then I'd have to be really regular with streaming, right? And it's like, oh boy, but I'd have time to sleep. I'd have my day job. I'd have my streaming job. But there's people who make it work,
I look pretty darn good for 66.
Yeah, she's a 66-year-old mama bear. All right. Okay, yeah, I'll make some little adjustments to it later, but I'm pretty happy with the progress we made today. All right. So I'm gonna call it a day there. Kind of a short stream today. Even by my standards, right? But yeah, thank you for coming. I'm gonna hop back into my white void for a second. A lot more, a lot more considerations when you've only got one screen. And of course, my laptop camera makes my eyes look so silly sometimes. But I'll make it work. I don't want to stop streaming just because I'm on family leave. So I make this work. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna throw up a little ending screen for you. The one that I made recently, the silly one, the very silly one. I won't loop it too long so you don't go crazy, but yeah. Thanks for coming.
Kumano